g'day viewers. Well, today is day two. Yeah, day two I think. At Coongan, Coongan, whatever it is, Gorge up here near Mobile Bar. Pools I should say. And off for a hiking. I think it's about 3k hike or something. From where I am down to Dooleena bloody Gorge. So anyway, let's go see where it goes. That's the world's shittiest spot. Well, still hiking down through here, and as you can see in the background behind me, plenty of road. And what I'm doing is walk through there. That looks like a little sandwich tree spotted through right the way up to the hills. That's the river I'm walking through. And yeah, up here a little bit, I will find my turn off and I'll be back on a hiking trail to walk down to the Dooleena Gorge. So let us continue with our wanders and see how we go. Further down the track now, as you see, I'll turn around so you can see the background. It's easier to flicking things around. And walking into some beautiful mountains, very rocky, very scenic terrain, and very red and no vegetation. It's pretty cool, hey? Well, vegetation on the ground where I'm walking, but nothing on the hills. And I think all these hills, the red rocks up here in the Pilbara, they're all remnants of giant mountain chains that existed millions and millions or whatever years ago that were taller than the Himalayas in some cases apparently. So all that's left is the rocky core, and we'll probably go through and mine them and there'll be nothing left at all in 100 years. We'll see how it goes. Now back to the walking, and oh, a cow. And there's a sidetrack, so let's have a look at the sidetrack and see what's there, eh? Oh, well, I'll leave the camera going for a bit and wander through. I don't know how good this footage will be, but we'll find out. Might have to delete it, but the track looks pretty interesting actually. Let's see where the landscape of the hills are coming down and crossing over each other, so that looks interesting. Well, not much here. Can't even go much further in by four-wheel drive or anything. I suppose if you're coming in here with a four-wheel drive only, I couldn't park here with a caravan, but you could come down here with just come down here with it if you had just a car living out of your four-wheel drive and good little flat spots to park at. And I can see a single walking trail just after that little bit of a tree there. So let's wander down there and have a bit of a look. It's pretty spectacular. Absolutely beautiful walk here in the gorge. I don't know whether you call it a gorge or not, but spectacular countryside. Well worth a wander. It was a good little 5-minute deviation, I think. I don't know how much further I'll walk down here, but see if I get the other side of that tree there. Have a bit of a squeeze. This is obviously a riverbed or something, which is middle of the dry season, obviously no water. And let's see if I can get up through here. You have to be a mountain goat. Oh wow, have a fucking look at that. I wonder how good that's turning out with the... I'll do the wide view. I'll do the normal view, and I'll try and zoom in a little bit. I'm doing this with my long distance glasses, so I don't even know what I'm looking at here, to be honest. Have a look at that there. Okay. Let's try and zoom it out. I think that's the normal view there. Very spectacular. I don't think I can walk too much further unless I walk in the riverbed. And oh, wait a minute, what's that? Oh, cool. I might have to have a little look, see if I can get in there. What I'm looking at, guys, just above this tree here, you can see there that I'm looking right in. It looks like the river must waterfall over when it's running, and might be a pool there. Well, let's go have a look. Well, I was right, guys. Coming up here, you can see where the water comes down, where that white section is from up the top there. You could probably go up there if you're really keen to climb up there, which I'm not that keen to do. And down there's a little remnants of some water, which at the moment is dried out, and you can see it's not the best looking water, and it's got a lovely aroma as well. So I think so. Imagine if you're coming a little bit closer to the wet season, to the tail end of the wet season, where this would still be fresh and okay, you'd have a very, very private, very perfect little water hole swim as a reward for a nice hike. And anyway, let's keep on going. Well guys, I couldn't resist. Climbed up here. I'm just up near the top of where that white, you see where the water flowed over, where the white marks were on the rocks. And this is where I'm standing. I'm standing just left of the watermarks from what you could see on the previous bit of footage. And this is the view. Down there, one little water hole, which is, as I said, got a lovely aroma. There are the rocks that I walked down in that riverbed. And there's some more hills and mountains and valleys and gorges, or who knows what that's yet to be discovered. So anyway, time to walk back down and continue on my merry way to the main actual objective, which is Dooleena Gorge. Have a look at that, guys. Absolutely amazing. This in the evening, this turns amazingly red. I've seen this type of countryside before plenty, and almost like it's bleeding. Have a fucking look at that, eh? The scenery, absolutely breathtaking. And most importantly, this is my reward. I turn around, it's about making you dizzy. That there, river, swimming hole, time for a swim after a long hike. Well, I didn't do much for a swim, but I was too busy watching things like this. See way down there, those two white dots? Actually pelicans, and there's a whole heap of little pelican ducklings. I think that means baby pelicans. And it looks like there's shags on that rock, and let's go back to normal. I did see swimming, flying through the face of that bloody rock and made of trees, both eagles and pelicans. So absolutely beautiful spot to have a bit of a lunch. We are walking back soon, I suppose. Just getting on a bit. It was 1:30. Oh shit! Finally got bitten by an ant. There's some pretty big ones around here. See where you can see it's a big one. But they've just been going about their business without biting me, so that one decided to have a lunch. Well, it's dead now, so that problem solves that problem. Anyway, it's a lovely spot to have a lunch, and it's 1:30 now. It'll probably take me about 1.5 hours, I suppose, 2 hours to get back. So I should get back about 3:30 or something, and start contemplating dinner, and that'll end another day. Can't rush this.